archaeological relics.
Not sure if anyone can hear me. Not sure if anyone will jump on, but thought it'd be fun to kind of. Not sure if anyone will jump on. So I am on, so that's good. It's Ryan Zip with the GeekZip podcast, and you know it's the 2nd of January 2025, and I just thought it'd be fun to chat. You know, people come on, great. If not, we'll wait. Lots of crazy things happening in 2024. We're happy to chat about. We can also talk about stuff that's upcoming. Of course, encourage you to subscribe, like, share, and also watch the show, of course. That's obvious. Yeah, we're just going to have a little chat here, talk about what's going on, and again, this is live, so, you know, let me have it. Let me have what you got. We got no chats yet. So, let me share this over to Facebook. All right, shared it on Facebook, so maybe we'll have some people pop in, say something. Obviously, want to thank everybody for their amazing support in 2024. We were able to upgrade a lot of things, change a lot of things, fix a lot of things. So that's really great. Sorry, I'm watching the Raiders. They're opening the Ark of the Covenant. So anyway, I don't know. I got a sudden urge to watch Crystal Skull last night. Very strange, right? So I started watching that, and then the funny thing is, I get so far in those older ones that then I want to start watching like the old ones. So I went back and watched Raiders, and that's what I'm watching now. Raiders is finishing up. So yeah, man, just hanging out, doing the day job, my favorite job. I love my job. I just thought I'd throw it out there if you guys wanted to chat about anything at all. Happy to do so. What happened? Superman trailer, Superman 2025, Creature Commandos, Batman being pushed, some of the Power Rangers content I made. By the way, search Henry Resilient on YouTube, and he's also on Switch and Discord and all that. Twitch, sorry, Switch. See, I'm so old, I don't even know. But I actually joined his channel and am a member of his membership club now. So he is just a really great content creator, and of course, you guys know I'm a big Power Rangers fan, so that's what he covers a lot of. But so this time last year, we had half the subscribers. So if you're watching this and you're a new subscriber, thank you. Hopefully you like what you see. We're definitely trying to add more content, more stuff, and have fun with it. So that's our goal, and that's what we'll do. We got at least one other person watching it besides myself. Probably Sam, if I had to guess. Let's see here. Take some of this stuff out. I'm using the same setup I use for the show. So, for the new people that are coming in, this is just an open chat. We can talk about whatever you like. If you want to talk about anything that happened over this past year, or anything that's getting ready to happen, or opinions of anything, invite you to do so. No, I'm just messing with stuff. Just messing. I mean, I think the Superman trailer was probably the big one this year. You could definitely say the failure of the Sony films from the Spider-Verse, not including the animated features they made. So that's something. Definitely talk about. Display capture. There we go. Focus on your ability. Focus on your ability. All right. So we've also got our connection here to the net. If we need to scope anything out, check anything out, check out comments, etc., etc. Yeah, I'm not quite set up with like Discord and, Twitch and all that stuff. Sammy's going to help me out. It's just been really busy with the holidays and stuff. That's some cool stuff that I'd like to see in 2025, is to get more involved with some of those other social media platforms. Of course, we've been trying to do more TikTok. Follow us on TikTok. Just search GeekZip Podcast. Trying to think about what to talk about. We need to get some people in here and start chatting about something. So yeah, we'll just we'll keep the stream up and going. If I'm quiet, don't think I'm not watching or listening, but we'll wait for a while and maybe make this a weekly thing or daily thing or what have you. While we're doing that, I need to now switch over to Temple of Doom. Sorry. So we finished Raiders, and now we're going to go to Temple of Doom. I'll have to show you guys my video library someday. That'd be a cool little. I've got a lot. 851 films in my digital library. I find that fascinating. All right, so yeah, not much going on today. Maybe everybody's working. I thought everybody'd be off, but or they just don't care. One or the other. Probably the latter. Alright. Let's see. Temple of Doom. Restart that bad boy. And there we go. As simple as that. Good stuff. Good stuff. Focus on your ability. I do like the opening of course, Temple of Doom is my favorite Indiana Jones. Okay? I mean, again, it's dark. It's like, you know, I like it, the darkness in it. I like that he's just, Indy is beat to crap in this one. You know, he really takes a pounding. So, man, I just always admired his grit in this one, I guess you could call it. So, alright. So I was also told recently that some of my thumbnails needed worked on for my YouTube feed. So you may see a few of those change. I hope I can find AI to do it. It's just so hard to find time to do all this stuff, and I don't want to pay anybody to do it either. So, you know. Oh. I've still only got one other person watching, and that's either Christian or Sam. or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's somebody different. But yeah, hopefully, you know, we can start talking a little bit more, doing live stuff, and chatting it up. But please put into the chat questions, comments, whatever you like. We'll discuss it. We'll talk about it and have some fun today on this 2nd of January 2025. I didn't do anything for New Year's Eve. Kush and I did go to a wedding earlier in the evening where she performed. She's a pianist and sang and did an incredible job. But yeah, then the next day was kind of just chilling. You know, I really like that Suicide Squad game, by the way. It's probably because it's done by the same people, Rocksteady, that did all the Arkham games, but it's really fun. And then, of course, going back to Indiana Jones, you know. So Sam has gotten really good at Call of Duty. He's gotten super good. Like, I'm pretty sure he'd wax me. Of course, we all know I'm not very good with the shooters, the multiplayer shooters. I avoid them, actually, if I can, because I don't know. I'm just that newbie when it comes to that kind of stuff. I like campaigns. So, yeah, that's what's going down. Streaming now about 15 minutes. So, tell you what I'll do. I'll put it on my personal Facebook. There we go. No. Not the GeekZip. Focus on your ability. I don't know why that song's in my head. Alright. Switch it back to GeekZip. Make sure I don't miss anybody. All kinds of cool new stuff from Captain America and The new Captain America film came out today. I don't know if you guys saw it or not. We got some photos of the leader. What is his name? Tim something. I can't remember his actual name, but we got that. We got another pick, Red Hulk, played by Harrison Ford. Samuel Stearns is his character name. I'm not, like I said, I'm not. God, what's been in everything. He was in. What was he in? He was in Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, and can't quite remember his name, but hopefully, I love the leader in Hulk. He's like my favorite Hulk villain. So hopefully they do the leader good, do him right, do him justice. I'm excited for that. I mean, it'll be cool to see Red Hulk, period. I mean, that'll be worth it all around. And, you know, it's going to be Harrison Ford, so it's not like it's not going to be entertaining. Be right back. It's so sad when Short Round's dad dies in the beginning of Temple. It's horrible. And again, I still think Temple has the best opening scene out of all three of them. I get a lot of arguments about The Last Crusade. But, you know, it's not Harrison. It's what's his name? River Phoenix, you know? Dude, when he throws that skewer into that guy and he shoots the gun and it just erupts into chaos. I love it. I mean, it's just so classic in Indiana Jones, but the skewer to the guy is just, that was like, seeing that as a kid, that scared the crap out of me. I'm trying not to curse, so everybody can watch everybody can watch it. But yeah, Temple of Doom. Oh, we're chatting here for whoever just dropped in. Whatever you want to talk about, just let me know in the chat and we'll discuss it. But yeah, I'm like doing different things, so don't think I'm ignoring you. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for being a part of the GeekZip Army. Starts with one and then it grows. So let's see who jumps on here and makes a comment. No comments yet about what you want to talk about, so it's pretty wide open. want to talk about. So it's pretty wide open. Turn my mic up just a hair. Hopefully that's not too loud. I know you got some ambient noise behind me, but I didn't want to break out all the mics, so sue me. Short round, holy smoke! Crash landing! What a great success story that was. Keen Kwan, man. I love that reminiscence. And Brandon Frazier, was that 2024 or was that 2023? I can't remember. Recently. By the way, hearts going out to everyone in New Orleans. My God. Terrible news if you haven't heard. I guess someone drove a vehicle into a crowd. I haven't looked into it, obviously, that much, but our hearts and prayers going out to everybody. I do know people that live in New Orleans. God. Don't ask me what the matter with people is. No clue. Man, just so hearts going out to our friends in New Orleans. We may have listeners there one day. You never know. So you'll hear that happen a lot on my phone. It's the security system. So lets me know if somebody's walking down the alley. Oh, man. Oh, she threw his gun out the window. Threw his gun out the window and she cracked a nail. Indy, Willie, and Short Round are getting ready to get on the doomed plane. Alright. Doing stuff, always doing stuff. Ah. I am quite parched. Might have to run and get a drink here momentarily. Drink water. It's important to drink water. That's a Kush lesson she taught me. And boy, I'm glad I listened. Focus on your ability. All right. I do love the map scene. The game has the map scenes where you fly over the map with the lines. The Indiana Jones game. It's fun. I was hoping it'd have that, and it did. Must have a bot watching me in addition. I am one watcher and I have two, so someone else is watching. It must be a bot because they're not saying anything. Of course, Christian would do that. He would just sit there and watch me. He's a weirdo. Get him on here. Lord have mercy. Alright, I am going to step away. I'm going to get some water, but I will be right back. And hopefully we can get some more people and get a chat going. I wonder if I can add. I can. How about that? Okay, guys, be right back. And we're back. Nothing's changed. We did have one person pop in, so we had 3, and then they went away. So that's all right. We'll keep going. I'll keep it up. I'll keep it up. So if you're joining us, we're chatting is all we're doing. We're talking about whatever you'd like to, whether it be geek related or whatever related. This is your time to talk with Zip. So also it's a nice little test to see if we can go live, and it looks like we can. So that's 2025 is looking good for that. Oh, what else have we talked about doing in 2025? We talked about doing, I think we did talk about this on the show, talk about doing film commentary in a couple different ways. One would be me and Christian obviously doing commentary on classic films. He wanted to do Darkman with Liam Neeson. I think that's a good one. I think we'll start with that one. But then we're also doing, me and Kush are doing ones where she's going to pick quote-unquote chick flicks. No offense to anyone, chick flicks. And I will commentate on them because according to Kush, I make any movie funny. And I've been told that our whole group does that, though. We make any movie funny. I mean, any movie we can make funny. I think. I'm pretty sure. Like even, I don't know. I mean, think of the worst movies you can think of, you know. I mean, it's still, I love film, so I watch film all the time. Movies that people probably don't watch a lot of, like repetitively. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to think. I love watching Schindler's List. Horrible, history, but an incredible film with incredible performances and visuals and all that good stuff. I'm not really religious. I enjoy watching Passion of the Christ. Again, a very well shot, incredible film, and that's why I watch it. You know, because it's a great film. So, most people would call me psycho for watching these movies more than once or twice, but I watch them pretty consistently. When I find good movies, I pretty much just watch those. That's all I watch. So, yeah. All right. What else we got going on, guys? Anything new? Nobody's joining. Let me go over and see if I can get the followers from GeekZip here. Let's see. There we go. See if that changes anything. Maybe people are busy. I don't know. All right. Temple of Doom, they're camping, if you remember that scene. And he's explaining Sheba. Sheba or Sheba. I can't remember the name. I don't know which one it is. Nobody's joining me on this live stream. I don't even care. I'll just keep it going. Somebody will say something eventually. Or it'll kick me off, or my internet will go down. One or the other. Something will happen. We've been streaming for almost an hour, though. So that's pretty kick-ass. All right, just to recap what we're doing here. We are doing a live stream for the GeekZip podcast. I'm Ryan Zip, one of the co-hosts. Christian is the other host. He didn't know I was going to do this. This is like a sudden thing. And yeah, we're just chatting. It's the new year, and I want to get to know you guys a little better. What you like, what you don't like, what you enjoy about the show, what you don't enjoy about the show. Yeah, so we're going to run this for a little bit, and I'll probably run it until about 1 p.m. Eastern. I got a couple things I got to go run and do after that. So hopefully we get some people in here, and we can get some chat going. That's my hope. But this is very promising because it shows that we can really do live streams, which is something that we've been wanting to get into and do more of. So it's very promising. But I may come and go, but don't worry, I won't go far. So, Just a reminder, our new episode did drop. Floor Burgers is the name of it. If you want to know why it's called Floor Burgers, you got to listen to it. And you will not regret it. So, I think I come with the names, and I think sometimes I don't always win with the names, but I think I won with this one. I think this one really, I thought I did well with that. But I would highly suggest you at least watch that part of it. So, yes, I will be typing and moving and looking at different monitors while we do this. But I am monitoring the chat. So far, I'm the only one that's put anything in the chat. And that was pretty much that I'm monitoring the chat. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. It's been a week, man. Sammy's birthday was on the 30th, and then we had Christmas before that, and then we had New Year's Eve, and just a lot going on. So, but that's okay. They're having the dinner in Temple of Doom where they're served monkey brains and snake babies or something. Dude, this the comparison of Temple of Doom to Raiders is hilarious. I mean, just in terms of darkness. I'm sorry, everybody knows Temple is my favorite indie movie. It's my favorite one. So, yeah. I love Last Crusade. I love Raiders. I like Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Did not like Circle of Destiny. That was the one, I think, that showed. And the funny thing is, the thing that I preach to everybody about indie, and I've even gotten to discussions about this with fans of the page, D, if you watch this later, I'm talking about you, of what happens next for the franchise. Well, we did talk about the video game aspect of indie and these other characters from the 80s, 90s, whatever, that could come back in video game form as opposed to film form. I think that's a great idea. However, if you did want to do another indie film, Indiana Jones film, not indie film, if you did want to do another Indiana Jones film, it should go back to the way that George Lucas and Steven Spielberg, the creators, both said in the beginning they should be. A James Bond type property, right? Where you have different actors come into play Indiana Jones every few years. That would totally work. Because at this point, as beloved as Harrison Ford is, and the fact that you cannot take anything away from what he's done with that role. He made that role his own to his great benefit. But I can even tell in the last one that the character is now being tarnished because, not because his acting or anything like that, it's age. I mean, age catches up with all of us. I'm not going to be able to do this for the rest of my life. Nobody can do anything for the rest of their lives. So it's like, why not go back to your original vision, get a young, late 20s, early 30s person, just like they do with Bond, just like they did with Daniel Craig. They did it with Daniel Craig, and how much money did those films make? I know it was a little bit easier pill to swallow because they do that with James Bond and have for a lot longer than they have with Indy. But now is a perfect time to if you wanted to continue doing films. Again, I reiterate, if you go the video game route, use Harrison's likeness, and that guy that does his voice sounds exactly like him. So do that. But I think a new, fresh actor and a fresh story free of aliens, and time travel and all this stuff. I mean, that's what made Raiders and Temple and Crusade so timeless, is that they were seated in a form of reality, and a very thin form of reality. I mean, Ark of the Covenant, the Shankara stones, and the Cup of Christ. I mean, that's clearly out there, but not out there so much that it's not an artifact that he can go out and find. When you start messing with aliens and time travel, it just gets so convoluted. Another thing is, and I was very surprised that Spielberg and Lucas let this happen, that there was so much CGI, particularly in Crystal Skull. I mean, if you watch that movie, the first half of that movie is actually a pretty damn good indie film. Yeah, you could tweak some stuff in it to make it better, but for the most part, it's pretty good film. The action sequence in the military warehouse is incredible. I watched that on YouTube just as a clip. And, they bring back the Nazis, or the Russians. Sorry. And that really sinister type of villain in, what's her name? Kate, whatever. I don't know. You know her name. The girl with the sword in Kingdom of the Skull. If I had viewers, they could help me. Hey, it's the first one. That's fine. And there was no countdown. There was no planning. Nothing like that. So, not your fault, my fault. This is more experimentation anyway. You can go back and watch it, I guess. Kate Blanchett? That's it. That's her name. I don't know why I don't think that's her name. But yeah, and then at the second half of Crystal Skull, it just, right around the time they start going down the waterfalls, past the fire ants. The fire ants, I'm like, all right, come on now. I know they're all about getting freaky shit placed in their movies, whether it be snakes, bugs, or rats, or whatever. But, the fire ants, I was like, okay, come on. I know the Amazon is a dangerous place, and I would not want to go there. But I don't know about that. That's a bit much. Dude, honestly, the new one, shit. The new Indiana Jones film. God, I forgot the name. Dial of Destiny. Jesus. Can't even remember the name of it. Man, it just... I don't think I've watched it but the one time. I'm really... I don't think I've gone back and watched that one. It's so hard. I don't like the story. I don't like the divorce thing. I like Shia LaBeouf. I thought that was an interesting introduction into the story and could, perpetuate the story a little bit, and they just kind of killed him off. I don't know. That Dial of Destiny, man. And nothing against James Mangold. He's an amazing director. I don't think it was the direction of the film. I don't think the story was strong. Too much CGI. Way too much motion capture. For my taste, anyway. But, you know, that's my opinion. My humble opinion. So, but anyway, if you hop on here, let me know what you think of the Indiana Jones franchise, whether that be the film or the game or the show. There was a show, if you remember, if you're old enough to remember. I think Harrison Ford even was in one of those episodes, maybe? I don't know. Somebody can back me up. I think he showed up in one. In an episode as like an older, grizzled old man Indy, you know, that'd be a great movie. Old man, I mean, but not now. You've missed the point. I mean, Harrison, love him to death. Hope he does lots more movies, but that character, no, I'm sorry. Again, it's just, it needs to change one way or another. I hope they don't just stop. I mean, that's a waste, in my opinion, because again, what I mentioned earlier about just replacing the actor James Bond style is something I think is very easily doable, and I think people would accept because they love the character. Just me. Just me. People coming on the stream, we're just chatting, nothing specific. Whatever you want to talk about, whether it be geek related or whatever related. Talk about what you'd like. This is your time. Focus on your... God, that song's going to be in my head all day long now. So, anyway, once again, we're just chatting. Nothing specific. Nothing is out of limits. Ask me whatever you like. We can discuss it. You can put it in the chat. And we'll talk turkey a little bit here. I am doing a bunch of different things, so don't think but chat's pulled up right here. So, yeah. But I was previously talking about the Indiana Jones film, or the franchise rather. So, hope everybody had a great New Year's. Hope everybody was safe and made it home safe. We got about 5 more minutes, so we're going to stay on. I got some stuff to do this afternoon, so I don't think anyone's going to join me, which is fine. Just know that we're going to try to do this a little bit more off the cusp, watching live feeds and such. So we'll try to give you a little bit of notice next time. Again, I just really wanted to make sure I could do it. That was the big test. So, but like I said, we got about 5 more minutes. We might stay on a few minutes after. See if anybody jumps on. Wants to chat. A lot of people I see that listen to the show, they're always like they wanted to add something. So that's why I thought this would be cool if they wanted to like come online and add something to a conversation Christian and I have had. So that was the inspiration. If you have watched the chat, just make sure that do me a favor and share and subscribe and like and all that good stuff. So, but I am here. And I'll hang out. Again, anything you guys want to talk about, chat about, discuss, what have you. Anybody get anything cool for Christmas? I got, Kush got me, of course, bless her heart, love her to death, the Target exclusive Skeletor with the Gorgon Stranger Things mix-up where one's upside down. I'll show them on the next show or something. But she got me that, and then she got me the Prince Adam and Cringer cartoon series Masters action figures, which I needed for my collection. I need a lot more for my collection. That's the thing about collecting. Just when you think you've made a dent in it, nah. You haven't made one dent in it. Power Rangers ringtone. That's right. That's what you just heard. Alrighty. I love that in Temple when he's caught in the room and the ceiling's coming down. He's like, "Do it now!" He sticks that fist out of the hole at Willie. Do it now. Well, it's something my dad would do when we'd be working on stuff. Alright. Yeah. I got you. So, once again, we started this here live stream because we thought it might be fun to, maybe get some questions or have some discussions or stuff like that. Wasn't planned, wasn't scheduled, just kind of started it up. But I'll give it about 5 more minutes, and then we'll log off here for now, and maybe we'll come back on later. If you watch this later on and think that a live chat would be fun, like maybe, I don't know, every other day or midweek or once a day, not once a day, a day of the week, let me know, and we can probably set that up. I love chatting with people about stuff, so it's definitely something we can make happen. Alright guys, I'm going to cut her off for now. Those that jumped on and watched a little bit, thank you. Those that watch it back, thank you. Again, it's something that we hope that we can do more of, and we will see you very soon. Thank you so much.